high ground. Then we are nice wave off. Doxy is on the run, and he jumps.
Good afternoon, or good evening, I think almost already. Yeah, good evening for this ProDota2 non-pro winners bracket finals. That's right. And we are going to see which one of these teams is going to be making it into the grand finals regardless, and which one of these two teams still has to find the champion of the lower bracket in a game tomorrow that will be played tomorrow. So, and we will see this in the best out of 3. And it's going to be mTw versus NEXT.kz. We're going to see 3 games between these two teams. Well, or 2, depending if one of these teams are can beat their opponent twice. We're gonna start with mTw up on the Radiant side, NEXT.kz up on the Dire side. For this match, I won't have a co-cast, but probably for the match after this, I will. So you can already look forward to that. As well, mTw is gonna get a first pick. They ban out the Chaos Knights as the first one to ban out. Lone Druid for NEXT.kz to ban out. It's a hero that you don't want mTw to have. We're probably maybe going to see Tinker ban out as well, as mTw is already banning out the Nature's Prophet, making sure, well, actually I think they actually help NEXT.kz with that a bit, because this way they will be able to still have an extra, their last pickup, last ban out is not going to be a Nature's Prophet, as in they don't really have to ban out that Nature's Prophet if they don't want mTw to have it. But they ban out Lycan, that was an expected one. Let's see what mTw is going to ban out next. Are they going to go for the Morphling, for example? Mattis does like to play his Morphling, and it is a dangerous Morphling at that. Or maybe mTw thinks, you know what, you go for your Morphling, and we will make sure that we end you before Morphling gets big enough to do anything about it. Or we're going to get as much advantage as we can with taking down the towers in between. Oh, hey, by the way, just so you're aware, there are 3 English casters for this match. 3. You can check out myself, there we go. And there's also Epi on Own TV, and there's also Draskell who's casting for NeoDota on Twitch TV. So just so you know, you have all the options to go wherever you want for this matchup. And they have the Broodmother banned out as the last ban, so they are quite comfortable. If the Morphling will be picked up by NEXT.kz, they're comfortable facing it. They ban out the Broodmother, something that is just annoying. They don't really want to do anything against it. Oh, that is not good. And they pick up the Naga Siren as the first one, and Tinker indeed banned out by NEXT.kz, which was expected. To be fair, Tinker are Lone Druid heroes that mTw does like to play, but Naga Siren banned out or picked up here by mTw. Darkseer picked up by NEXT.kz, even though, you know, it's a good hero, they probably want to pick him up, but even if they didn't, they had to, because Naga Siren's song together with a vacuum is just too strong to let go through. So, yeah, there you have the Darkseer picked up by NEXT.kz. Let's see if they're gonna pick up an Enigma with that. They could go for that combination, or if they want to have something entirely different, if they are gonna secure a lane for them that they want to pick up, if they want to secure an Invoker or something like that, something that they're afraid mTw is gonna pick up if they don't pick it up right now. Or maybe just something that they can make sure that, well, they can make sure that, that mTw doesn't want to pick up to ruin their lineup. Well, we'll see though. I kind of think Enigma is a good one to have, because Enigma and Naga Siren is also a great combination. I mean, how many times are there fights where you think like, okay, you know what, if Enigma would have a Blink Dagger here, or if Enigma would be there at that time, it would be a perfect black hole. But with the Naga Siren song, he can just walk off there during the song and start casting it right before the timer ends, and they will have a perfect black hole. That is gonna be something that is really tricky to deal with, but then again, it has to be that perfect situation. They're taking their time, though. Only 40 seconds left into their bonus time. They're really using up all their time to pick this up. And they pick up a Rubik. So they are secured, like, okay, if there's gonna be a black hole, we're gonna have a Rubik to make sure that you can't get anything off there. Or that we have a black hole to deal with that. And yeah, they do that, so... yeah. Good one to have. And they can steal a song as well, even though Naga Siren will probably be careful enough to cast something after that one. And Yeah, good one. Good one. mTw doesn't really know what to go for right now. I mean, an Enigma would have been nice, but now with a Rubik there, I mean, you're not quite as comfortable picking up an Enigma then. So going into reserve time as well. I mean, this is an important match as well, because of course, you know, it's the best out of 3, like I said. And picking up, I mean, winning this best out of 3 will make sure that you don't really have to go through another game tomorrow to still have a chance at that $5,000. Yes, that's right. There's a total prize pool for the non-pro league for ProDota2. There's a total prize pool of $10,000, with the first prize getting $5,000, second prize is $3, and third prize is $2,000. $2, yeah, that would be really nice. It's gonna be a Tidehunter and a Leshrac, so that is 2 heroes, at least Tidehunter with the Naga Siren Song. It's a good hero, but what I've been seeing twice, I think, Naga Siren Song and then the Ravage just a split second before the song ended, and then the Ravage won't help. So that is at least something to work out for, but I don't think mTw will make that kind of mistake. I mean, they should be pro enough to deal with that kind of situation. And Leshrac a pick up there as well. I mean, Leshrac, we normally see him picked up fairly fast, so a good one to have. Chen will be a hero for the jungle for NEXT.kz as they ban out the Enchantress, so not gonna have that counter anymore. Enigma still in the pool, by the way, with the Sand King being banned out by mTw, so making sure that they are gonna have the most of all the team fights, as they have the Tidehunter and the Naga Siren. So far the team fight for NEXT.kz kinda only is the Darkseer, and Darkseer is a great hero, but he's mostly a great hero because of his combinations with with other heroes. And right now, I mean, Chen and the Rubik aren't really that great. Of course, Rubik is great if he can steal some nice spells, but he has to steal them first. He has to be level 6 first. Enigma being banned out here by NEXT.kz, so far the only really big team fight ability hero is still the, what's it called, Earthshaker, there we go. And Invoker picked up here. I mean, I can't really call him a team fight hero, but he definitely is a hero that can throw down a lot of AoE spells in a team fight. Can make it very dangerous for NEXT.kz to push into a base if they think that they want to do that, if they think they have a chance. It's yeah, it's definitely a good pickup, and it fits their strategy as well. I mean, they don't want to get pushed, so they pick up an Invoker. Lone Druid and Tinker are already out, so you know, you have to get something to counter push. As actually, Keeper of the Light would be a good supplement to mTw's lineup. Not really their current lineup, even though it would fit. Yeah, it would fit probably, but just because it's a good lineup, a good hero for counter pushing and for pushing, and I do like those kind of heroes. Let's see what NEXT.kz is going to pick up. They have a jungle hero. They have 2 solo heroes, Rubik being solo and Darkseer being solo, so they need a strong duo lane. They're going to pick up a Venomancer, maybe a Juggernaut with that. We will see though, as they are missing their hard carry, and Mantis is not going to get his Morphling anymore because that one got banned out by mTw, so let's see what their hard carry is going to be in a moment. First, we're going to see mTw's last pick. So far they have Invoker solo lane. They've got a Naga Siren that could potentially be in a dual lane with the Leshrac, or wow, just wow. This is the first time I guess the Keeper of the Light properly. It's just a hero that they really like to play. I really like to play. I don't know if they really like to play. It really fits into their strategy. Definitely does. Okay, I like this hero pickup. Let's see what NEXT.kz is going to answer to that, because right now they have to make a choice. Do they want to go late game? Because from the looks of it, I mean, mTw has got the Naga Siren, so some late game, but it's not as much as you would think. I mean, Anti-Mage would be okay-ish, but it might take too long for him to farm up well enough. Let's see though. Faceless Void. So I said earlier that they are lacking a bit of team fight, and they pick up the carry with the most team fight. That Chronosphere will be amazing for that. Everybody could be vacuumed into the Chronosphere as well. The only trouble that they have is during the Chronosphere. I mean, okay, they will have a Venomancer ulti going through there as well, but they won't have any ranged heroes with noticeable range attack power. Only the Rubik is the range that can do that. Whoa, what? Wasn't he in? Wasn't he in? I thought he was in. Okay. Apparently we're gonna have a remake for a caster. It's not in the game, so we're gonna have a remix for the third English caster. So be right back, as I'm gonna switch overlays for a second. Oh, I gotta do this one. And there we are. And you can see the entire screen, because I figured, you know, why not? We already did the draft, and we're just waiting for the casters to load. So like I said earlier, there's 3 English casters, so I guess one of the English casters wasn't there yet, but now he is. Well, now he should be there. There he is. And we're waiting for the last one for NEXT.kz to join, so we can start and actually start to play the game, see how that Keeper of the Light is going to work out for mTw. There we go. Oh, I got a co-caster. There's a lot of observers in this game, really. Like really a lot of observers in this game. I normally don't have that many. And I hope it doesn't have to wait that long. I mean, we already remade for them. Waiting still. So there's another co-caster coming. There we go. There we have one co-caster. And there we have another co-caster. And I think we are ready for this game again. There we go. And we can go ourselves we can get ourselves a game. So, in case you just tuned in, we have got mTw versus NEXT.kz. ProDota2 non-pro league playoff winners bracket final. That's right. I said it all in one sentence. So we have got best out of 3. Winner of this match will be in the grand final. Loser of this match will face the losers bracket finalist in the losers bracket final. That makes sense? I hope it does. But anyway, both of these teams still have a chance to go into that grand final, one way or another. That's basically all you need to know. That's why it's best out of 3 also, because all the winners bracket games were best out of 3s for this tournament, with the losers bracket games being all best out of 1 games. So that is why this is the best out of 3 winners bracket game. And we are gonna have an old pick phase, because we already did a draft earlier. We just had to remake so that another caster could join, and I say another caster because we have a lot of casters here. We have got 3 English casters in total, and I will say where and when, just because, you know, you want to have all your options open and stuff. And there's gonna be a NeoDota's casting, Draskel's casting there, and Epi is casting as well. And it seems like, well, wait a second. There we go. There we go. So, 3 different casters. I just turned on, just told you all where, so if you're staying here, thank you. And we will see who's playing what. For NEXT.kz, upon the dire side, we have Equal playing the Rubik. Lucky is going to be playing the Chen in the jungle. We'll have Stalcat on the Darkseer. Mantis is going to be playing the Faceless Void. I mean, who else? And we're going to see Reeves on that Venomancer. And that is everybody for NEXT.kz, as they're all moving towards the top lane. Just like mTw is. mTw who has Shoxka on their Naga Siren. They have fucking Mad on the Leshrac. They have Kebab on the Keeper of the Light. Fonzie's going to be playing the Tidehunter. And last, closing the ranks, is Synderen on his Invoker. And we're going to check if someone is going to find each other. Hello, Mantis, coming around the corner, and here he is. There's the net as well. Will there be follow-up? Stun Slash as well. Gale going through, hits too. And there is a wave still from the Keeper of the Light. Illuminate going through. Fucking Mad backing off already. I'm not sure what they want to do here. Some right-clicking battle going on, but I don't think anybody will be caught out again, even though there is a web again if they want to go for that. But Equal hiding in his tower should be fine. Net still hits. And Leshrac might be able to hit his... Whoa, never mind. Hit his stun, but it's going to be Keeper of the Light. Illuminate that went through still. But no first blood being given here. So that is going to be... There's gonna be everybody moving towards their lane with a bit less health, with a bit less mana, but still okay-ish. Happy that they did not lose their lives. Leshrac backing out in time. Rubik backing out in time.
Invisibility.
And the counter ward's already been done. Lucky gonna be in the jungle. It's gonna be Rubik that's gonna have a solo top lane here. Leshrac is gonna go top with the Keeper of the Light from the looks of it. Gets a blink out. They know he's here. They have a ward. And yeah, it will be a tri-lane. So Naga Siren will be together with the tri-lane with the Leshrac and the Keeper of the Light. Versus a solo Rubik by the looks of it. So, well, a solo Rubik semi-accompanied by the Chen and another counter ward done. Nice going, Lucky. Making sure that mTw's wards are already gone. That's 200 gold down the drain for mTw already. There's the web. There's the follow-up stun from the Leshrac. There's the... Oh, Illuminate. That is so much damage, and that is a first blood for Kebab on his Keeper of the Light. I do like that hero. I do like that hero very much. So we're gonna see this tri-lane being super aggressive. Probably, especially if it's a solo Rubik, which might be changed up a bit. We have got a dual lane in the middle. We've got Invoker versus Mantis and Reeves, so Venomancer and Faceless Void. I do think Invoker should still be getting his last hits, though. It will just be Venomancer keeping Mantis safe more than anything else. In the meantime, on the bottom lane we have the Darkseer versus the Tidehunter. This lane up should be just fine. Darkseer might be able to harass it a bit with its Iron Shell, but Tidehunter should be fine from that. He has the armor and HP to take care of that, and will still get some last hits as well. And the lane will be kept in his favor just by the Iron Shell as well. We have Leshrac harassing Rubik a bit. Rubik's still level 1, and it's gonna help. Lucky helping him out. Edict doing some damage though. Rubik, throwing some right clicks. Fucking Mad, still taking a lot of damage there. Pops his self. Should be safe. There's some more mana for the Keeper of the Light. Lucky come out of the jungle there, very needed, and we're probably gonna see more of him as well. Even though Lucky is fairly low right now, so we might also see them trying to dive this with maybe Shoxka throwing down a net again. I mean, that net making sure that Leshrac will guaranteed get his stun off. That is the thing. That, I mean, normally you see Leshrac with the Chaos Knight or with the Sand King. Oh, Haste Rune, Gale hitting as well. There's the stun. Shoxka throwing down the net still. There's the stun as well. But Shoxka got a lot of damage. But taking a lot of damage. It's gonna be Rubik that goes down first. But still, the Naga Siren not getting away from that one. I mean, it was basically, he knew he was that 3 versus 1 with the Haste Rune, with the Gale. It's just too much slow. But still making sure they got a kill in return. And actually, Rubik already back. He was still so very low level. I mean, he died before the Shoxka was taken down, so didn't get the experience from that either. A bit of a bad luck for him. And there's Reeves back in the middle lane, able to defend Mantis, so that Mantis can just continue his free for Mantis, who's out of regen already. So he doesn't have anything anymore should harassment come with that cold snap. I'm having the tendency to drop back to this top lane to see what's going on here, because one net could just mean the difference between life or death for this Rubik, who is by himself once again, with Lucky just going back to his jungle right now. Yeah, we'll be just fine. I just have to... I'm gonna have this on because it seems like an admin is trying to tell me something on Skype. And there we go. all fixed. All is okay in the world of ProDota2. So we're gonna have Invoker in the middle lane. Oh, I should put this one up. There we go. He's not doing that well though. 6 for 4. Even with Venomancer leaving from the lane, I would expect him to have a bit more. Manta is doing okay though. 18 for 9. So Synderen playing it very safe with that Venomancer out there. Oh, we have a go. No, we don't. We have a go on the tower though. With level 2 Edict, we'll be able to kill off this tower fairly fast. There's the fortification already forced out. There's got to be the next creep wave incoming, but it will be cleared off by the Illuminate. There we go. And that's got to be the next creep wave coming in already to take care of this tower. But here's the Venomancer with the double damage stream. They want to go for this. Here's the Chen as well. The net latches on Rubik. Stun will follow it up. Hits on Rubik indeed. Still, Stroke Sky will go down again. And Venomancer takes the last hit. Fucking mad on the way out with Kebab. I mean, he threw down an Illuminate, but it was not enough to do anything this time. And he will have to back off together with the Leshrac. So, cavalry backing off. 2 people with horse feet and stuff. Yep. I just had to point that out once, you know. Faceless Void. Now he gets harassed. Now that Synderen knows that the Venomancer is not there, he can do a bit more, but still Manta is pretty safe there. He now also has a Ring of Health, so he should be very safe there. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, haven't really given that much attention because, in theory, Funzy and Stalkat should both be fine, but Stalkat actually having some great last hits here. Oh, tier 1 tower going down. Actually, wow, Rubik was still there. Deafening Blast. No, that was not Deafening Blast. That was an Illuminate going through and killing it off. Was the last hit for Kebab, and there goes the tower as well. So once again, a net combination with the star from the Leshrac. And I will just give the cam on here now. There's no hero yet. Wait a second. Chen sees them coming, so backs off with that ward there. And they warded instantly, knowing that there was a ward there. Knowing that Chen backed off. He's gonna continue going though. Ooh, once we get that Centaur. Here comes the Venomancer. They do want to go for that? Yeah. I'm not sure. Here comes the Rubik as well from the high ground. They might want to go for this. There's a telekinesis. Gale going through. There's a stun. Another stun from the Centaur. And that is fucking mad. Going down. And the Illuminate not hitting anything there. Kebab couldn't do a single thing about that, I should say. Yeah, so bottom lane, in the meantime, we have Tidehunter 23 for 1 and Stalkat being a 33 for 4. So Stalkat really getting the better of this lane. Even though Funzy is quite safe, and like I said, the lane will be constantly pushed towards his tower. And he actually is going to get help from the Leshrac right now, so we might see a kill incoming on this bottom lane. Even though now Venomancer is just going to sit there with the regen rune, protecting it for whoever wants to get it, which is actually going to be Stalkat. Getting his health and mana back up. Gives an iron shell in return. In the meantime, top lane, Rubik level 4. I mean, we're gonna see a bit of rotation in action, kinda, because basically they have won the top lane now, and they have given Shoxka the space to farm. Shoxka has picked up a Tranquil Boots. Nice choice. Be able to just continue being on the lane if he gets harassed as well. Well, it's a choice I don't see very often, but still nice. Ooh, Edict doing a lot of damage, but Kebab! Sorry, it wasn't a Kebab, fucking mad! Going down! Aeon Shell too powerful. Venomancer taking the last hit. Gale too powerful as well. In the meantime, top lane, we have got another go, but this time Equal was able to fend for himself because Leshrac was not there for the follow-up stun after the net. He has mana for another Fate Bolt if he wants to harass it. In the meantime, we're gonna see Synderen. He is 22 for 10. He has just been on this lane the entire time, and he's gone for a Quas Wax build, so no global presence for him. Not yet, anyway. In the meantime, Leshrac killing off the Darkseer, so getting revenge. Funzy helping out with his Rabbit. So we'll have a level 6 Tidehunter, and we will see the pressure going off on this tier 1 tower with Leshrac there as well, with the level 3 Edict. Level 5 still on Leshrac, but there's gonna come defense from Reeves. He will be there soon, but I'm not sure if he's gonna be in time. Maybe in time for the first Edict, but there's the second Edict already though. Yeah, it's gonna be in time. He'll be fine for now. There's no more mana left on Leshrac though. And Funzy, does he have mana boots? No, almost though, very close. There's a TP from the Darkseer as well, so they protect this tower. We have got an invisibility rune, will be picked up by the Tidehunter by the looks of it. He has a bottle as well, so will be for him. Oh, wow, Illuminate doing a lot of damage to Mans. That Cold Snap there as well. Will there be more? Nope, not yet. It's just harassment. And we have got Mantis also on level 7, so we will see Chronosphere from him. If he gets harassed too much, he can just have that escape mechanism by himself. And that is why he's being left alone here. That is why Venomancer is no longer there. We see Venomancer landing a Gale on Tidehunter though. Invisibility Rune there, Stun is there as well, but not doing anything anymore. Tidehunter will be safe. I'm not sure about the tower though. Tower might not be safe. There's no Ravage up for the Tidehunter, so all he can do here is just stand here and get the experience and wait maybe for his teammates to show, but they won't really show. They're on the top lane. They want to push this lane. They want to kill off the Rubik again, because Rubik was just 3 kills for them. And NEXT.kz has been able to take it back. It's now 4 for 4. And of those 4, it's 3 that was the Rubik, and only Darkseer dying after that. And so they are, you can call them slightly behind. In that sense, of course, based on towers, they are now even. We have got gold still in favor of mTw, as you can see. Only slightly though, not that much. We might see another tower dropping here as well. Experience graph in favor of mTw, but it's really nothing so far. It's really nothing. Lucky rotating to the middle lane, wants to get some levels here as well, because we've got Mattis rotating to the top lane. This is going to be his farming ground. As soon as Shoxka and Shrek move away from this, maybe they actually want to take a kill. Maybe they want to use the Chronosphere. Could be. If he thinks he can do that, I don't think he has enough damage just yet though, especially not with 3 versus 2. And now they back off, so now we're gonna see Mantis taking this lane to farm, having a bit more freedom. It will mean that Cinderin will get some extra free farm from this one, because nobody here of NEXT.kz to do anything about it. Here comes fucking Matt. They want to go for the tier 1 tower, and they can go for the tier 1 tower. The only one to defend it so far is Rubik. He rotated to the middle lane, gonna get his level 6. He already has level 6 actually. He's gonna steal something maybe. There he goes. What does he steal? He steals the Edict. Nice one to have. Of course, with the case of the Leshrac versus Rubik, you actually always want to have that split earth, because oh, here comes the Darkseer as well. There's the telekinesis Gale going through. Cinderin in a lot of trouble. Will he be invisible in time? No, he won't. Darkseer taking the last hit. Quick kill for them. And help from Reeves as well as from Stalka to make sure that kill happened. Fucking Matt's gonna be the last one standing in the middle lane. He'll get help from the Tidehunter soon though. He's on his way here. He has got the Ravage. They might want to go for a team fight, but in that case maybe we'll see Kebab going there as well. Kebab who's been sticking. Oh, there's the Ravage in the meantime. Oh gosh, landing. Stun as well, and there goes Rubik going down. It's gonna be Stalka that has to try to get away from that one. He should be fine though for now. There will be a gush in 5 seconds. Here comes the Reeves helping out, landing a Gale. Hits on 2, stun from the Shrek. Still hits. Venomancer ulti hits both though. Tornado going through. Fucking Matt taking a lot of damage here, but Reeves will be the one to drop first. Actually, Leshrac dropped slightly earlier than that, but still, he goes down, and Tidehunter gets a triple kill for that one. I mean, I knew the Ravage was coming, I just didn't know it was that fast. I thought they might want to have more people with that, so that's why he switched to the top lane for a second. And in that second, Tidehunter just made sure he got that kill. Got the triple kill even. And I have Tidehunter. Yeah, he just has to wait 100 seconds again for his ulti to be up. We haven't seen the Chronosphere just yet from the Faceless Void, but then again, he hasn't really got the damage to go through with it. And we saw, oh, I mean, I said earlier, I mean, there is not really a ranged hero that does have it. That is just the way it is. With that triple kill from the Tidehunter, we'll make sure that mTw is on top of the experience charts. There we go, that's a triple kill for Tidehunter. As well as on top of the gold charts. Well, they still were, but yeah. They are leading in the lead right now, even though one team fight could turn everything around. Not even one team fight, just a couple of ganks could turn it all around. And talking about ganks, I mean, for ganks they really need, they are trying to get ganks. Vacuum there, telekinesis there, this is kind of a gank though. There's a tornado slowing it down. Will he pop his invisibility in time? What did he steal? He stole the tornado. He will use it to stop the fucking Matt from running away. The Gale won't hit anymore. It's on cooldown. He's extra fast though. Edict go through, stun as well. Reeves in a lot of trouble. Still, the Shrek goes down to the Rubik. Vacuum there. Making sure Fonzie can't reach the Venomancer. Venomancer is very low. Equal is very low as well. He won't be able to do anything here, but from, well, Hand of God will help out. That's for sure. Sunstrike is not going to hit. Gale going through. Wow, nice one. Fonzie up on the higher ground. He can't go anywhere. He doesn't have a TP scroll. And there is vision that on there from the words from the Venomancer. So it's quite nice with the tornado there as well. Fonzie, he can't really go anywhere. We do have help though, or at least it seems like they have help. No, they don't. Faceless Void able to kill off the Keeper of the Light in the meantime on the top lane. He was by himself, used the Chronosphere to do that. Tidehunter still went down by the Rubik there. He could not go anywhere, and Shoxka, he stayed out of play. Made sure he could just continue to farm. We saw some of his illusions, but it was not the real him. Wow, I gotta drink some water. Sorry. There we go. So we have Kebab rotating back to the top lane. I mean, he has stayed quite safe for the entire time, making sure that Shoxka was safe the whole time, making sure that he could farm freely. But right now, I mean, he died once to the Chronosphere, and he now knows, you know what, I will probably die again if it happens again. Oh, wait a second. Oh, cold snap, Darkseer, Stalcat, in some trouble. Will there be a follow-up? Fucking Matt, not gonna do anything there. Search away for Stalcat. He did take the tower down, though, Kebab that is, with his edict. But yeah, if the Chronosphere is up again, Matt now knows, okay, you know what, Kebab is a free kill. So, yeah, that's something that he has to watch out for. He's almost level 6, so then he will be able to call help with his recall. Well, right before the Chronosphere goes up, then, because otherwise, you know, that really won't work. And if he's in a Chronosphere and he has recall, then the hero will probably appear next to him in the Chronosphere. That might not be the best of ideas. We'll see though. There is a Ravage up again, and they want to force it out. They want to force a team fight. 5 heroes of mTw on the top lane. We have got 4 gatherings so far, with Rubik being on the run there too. On this top lane as well, the only one that we're missing is a Darkseer, but he'll probably TP here fairly soon if he wants to save his tower. Gush landing on equal. Edict as well. Net on Shoxka. And there's the wave. The song. And then we'll be in positioning for the Ravage. There we go. Ravage there. Venomancer is there, but Lucky the first one to go down. And Ravage was stolen and was used again. Shoxka will drop there. Kebab has to back out. Stalcat gonna try to do what he can to kill off Kebab. Deafening Blast will hold them back for now. It's 2 for 1. Chen went down. Tidehunter killed off the Rubik, with Venomancer killing off the Tidehunter on the top. And the chase for Kebab is still on though. Vacuum won't hit him anymore. He should be fine, I think. He doesn't have a TP for now. Darkseer is gonna try to cut him off. I think he'll be able to. There's the surge. And that's gonna probably be a kill. Vacuum is off again soon. 2 seconds. Kebab, yeah, he goes down. So 2 for 2 in 2 for 3 in total. Sorry. We got the Naga Siren dying, Tidehunter dying, Keeper of the Light on the Radiant side, with the Chen and the Rubik dying up on the Dire side. So that was all Rubik though, stealing that Ravage. And that is something that, you know, that Song of the Siren, you can only do the Ravage right after the song. So if Rubik is very quick on his toes, he should be able to steal it. Especially, yeah, well, you know, we saw it. He stole it successfully, so managing to take the team fight, and yeah, definitely nice play. That did make Kebab level 6, so he will be able to recall stuff to him if they want to take a team fight all of a sudden. So maybe not going for 5-on-5, because this was 5-on-5 for sure. Darkseer Wall, I don't think it was probably used actually. Yeah, it was. Darkseer being forced away. Let's check out some of the items, because I didn't really have time for that yet. We saw this one already. A Vanguard up on the Darkseer. He has that complete. He's got 1300 gold. He's probably gonna build towards a pipe next. Venomancer got his boots, got his bracers, and his magic stick. He is a happy Venomancer. He's a support Venomancer. He doesn't need anything else. Matt, though, he needs more. He's working towards a Battle Fury. He's gonna get a Tornado. He's gonna get an EMP. He's gonna get a stun. He is gonna go down. Wow. Wow. Fucking Matt taking the last hit with his edict. That was just a very quick kill. He couldn't really do anything against that. You just saw Cinnamon walking in there with his Wax on super fast with his face boots, building towards a 4-staff, by the way. And Tornado EMP, he couldn't do anything against it. Stun to follow it up. There was a setup for the Illuminate. And they're gonna continue keeping the pressure on this middle tower. I mean, they did not take down the top tower in that fight, by the way. It's still standing. And the Wall of Wars made them go away as well, again, knowing that they were expected. So I was checking items. So I was going over the Dire first. We have got a mechanism being built by the Chen. He's not that far off it. He's got a building towards his buckler. He just needs about 1100 gold or something like that. Fairly close. Especially if you consider there's only 1 tower down for the Dire side so far, as in the towers on mTw are still up bar 1. So if they take down those towers, their support will get some extra gold. So considering they don't have that much towers down yet, wow, nice army. They are doing quite good with their gold. Darkseer getting invisible. I heard an ability being stolen. What do you steal? Oh, Illuminate, nice one. He's setting it up. Bam. So there we go. And yeah, Chen with his army of centaurs, so they are looking for a push. They probably need to push. They need that gold to help their supports extra to get those base items up, like the mechanism. The buckler is complete, so that's just a recipe now. And with that illuminate, they can push fairly fast. Of course, there will be illuminate versus illuminate, which will also not be very happy for these centaurs. Let's see how much damage they take from that. Oh, that's not that bad. Fortification goes off in the meantime. EMP as well, hitting on the sidelines. Synderen just forcing them back. Has got his 4 staff complete right now. And yeah, I was checking items. So pipe hood completed up on the dark sea. He's building towards a pipe. We see the Rubik not getting that great farm. I mean, he got shut down hard on the top lane. He has got his mana boost. He's got a magic stick. He's got a cloak. And that's basically all he wants right now. And he's got 1700 gold. So he's not doing that bad. But considering he was in so much trouble on the top lane early, he's doing quite okay. Other than that, Venomans, we saw him already. Okay, that was everybody off the Radiant side already, off the Dire side already. So yeah, and of course that was gonna be Battle Fury for the Faceless Void when he's finished farming. He is farming still on the top lane right now. So let's see what mTw is building. We saw the 4 staff completed up on the Invoker. Kebab, I mean, he is a support. He is one of those supports. Keeper of the Light is a support that can get a lot of gold purely because of his Illuminate. He'll be able to clear off creep waves so fast, and that's why we see that he almost got his mechanism complete already. We see Funzy as a Tide Hunter. He's building towards the pipe as well. It's fairly close, 400 gold away from that one, as he is setting up a Ravage. Though he is by himself here, so if he goes for that, then yeah, he'll be by himself, and that won't be very enjoyable. Unless they don't see him, in which case he'll just be fine. Oh no, here comes the support. Here comes the support. Stalcat, Tornado, EMP, Cold Snap, Gush, Landing, Stalcat. Still has a surge, but can't do it anymore. Leshrac taking the last hit with this awesome right-click power, and could not go anywhere anymore. So that is gonna be the case. So no tower down just yet. Nope. And it was just one hero. It was only the Darkseer trying to go for that, and the Ravage was not even forced out. I mean, that is just it's just overextension from the Darkseer, to be fair. Too many heroes missing on the map also. So I was still checking items, yeah. So Keeper of the Light, able to build a mechanism. He is probably fairly close. I do think it's not on the courier. So it just needs the recipe so far. It's doing okay. Leshrac being in that support role as well. He is gonna go for a Aghanims? No, not an Aghanims. What am I saying? He's gonna go for a Bloodstone at some point. He's not getting that much farm though, as he is a support, but he's doing okay. And I just noticed this one. Rubik picking up a Vanguard. It's not an item that I would expect on a Rubik, but it is a decent item. He probably picked it because, you know what, I am gonna be a #1 target, or at least a pretty high priority target. So I'm gonna make sure that, you know, I will be able to take the hits and still be alive and give my team enough time to take down my opponents. And what we just saw was the illusions from this girl with the Radiance completed. And Radiance, I've seen that being built on the Naga Siren more often, and that is purely because you can just do your mirror image, send all your illusions to a different side, and get the gold from every side. Oh, Faceless Void. He wants to go for this Tide Hunter. He wants a Chronosphere, I guess. There's the support there, though. Synderen with tornadoes and right-click powers to try to kill off the Centaur, so they want to go for this. Here's the Rubik as well. There's gonna be 4 versus 2. Darkseer on his way as well, TP'd into the tier 1 tower. Fonzie's gonna be target #1. He is stunned, he still has a Ravage as he wanted, but Chronosphere is there. The right clicks are there as well. Synderen gonna try to do what he can from the side. Denied him from the side! Synderen! Big plays! He still has a 4 staff. He will be safe. I do think he should be. There we go. 4 staffs to himself behind the tower lines, and oh, I can't believe that he got that deny. And that was, I mean, Tide Hunter would have died guaranteed, even if there wasn't a Gale. The Gale made it possible for Synderen to deny him. Of course, there's not going to be a Ravage for 30 seconds, so that's, of course, a win for them. What did he steal? He stole a Tornado. Telekinesis, going there, stunning there. There's a Tornado being used. Synderen on the way out, though, super fast because of his wax. Lands a Cold Snap up on equal. Tower went down in the meantime. Looks like NEXT.kz wants to continue with this push. They are not done just yet. From the side, Kebab making sure that he gets some damage done with his Illuminate, and they are backing off. Don't want to deal with Shock Scout with this massive damage. Song being used, nobody TPing anymore. Equal, Lucky, might not be so lucky. We still have Reeves, I don't think they see him there though. Stun doesn't hit too early, but oh, wow! Wow, there goes Chen goes down. Rubik goes down as well. Still takes the Invoker down with him though. Double kill for the Naga Siren is what matters though. And in the meantime, we did have Venomance able to back off from that one. He wasn't being spotted. Nobody could get there with that ward there also. But that Illuminate did so much damage there to that Chen, and made it easy for Shoxka to pick up those kills. Still good thing for Rubik to take down the Invoker with him. At least they got something in return. There will be a Ravage again if they force out a team fight on this tier 2 tower. If they force out a team fight, I say, because I'm not sure if they're gonna, because there's still Rubik down for another 20 seconds. And by the way, that Vanguard definitely made it possible for Rubik to take down the Invoker, otherwise he would have been long dead. Invoker who picked up a Ogre Club, probably gonna go for a BKB, maybe. Could be. Venomancer are gonna go for an Agonist by the looks of it. He's gonna avoid getting hit by the Illuminate that clears off the entire creep wave. The defense of the tower is successful though. Doesn't look like they still want to go for Ravage. They will have a song soon. Nope, 45 seconds. There's a TP in. Chronosphere is up again. Vacuum there. Jump. Right clicks. Ravage. Net. Mantis in some trouble right now. Should put up the Chronosphere right now. Hand of God going through Gale as well. Tornado as well. Will stop them from will stop Mantis from doing any damage. Stalkat being the one to die already. That Illuminate doing so much damage. Chen will send Mantis home, but Lucky will pay for that one with his life. At least the farmer is safe. The carry is safe. Equal's just gonna move around with that mana leak up on him. Invoker getting a double kill for those. He picked up both of those kills up on the Darkseer, up on the Chen. Was the only 2 kills that they got, but they will get a tower in return for that, and they didn't lose a single thing. Naga Siren picking up the gold there. I mean, she is having some great farm. The Radiance, Reaver's gonna go for a heart. And I'm not sure if I got the chance to finish up my sentence earlier with the Radiance being able to kill off creep waves on different lanes with the mirror images. If I didn't, then I did now. So cool. That's why you get a Radiance. Even though a lot of people would say like it's not a good item to get, but it actually is a quite solid item to get, especially if you think it's gonna make it late game. And this is one of these games where it definitely could get late game, because I mean, you have on your opponent's side, well, by Kebab, Faceless Void taking a kill. You have on the opponent's side, you have a Battle Fury complete as well as Mask of Madness, but you have got Madness, you have got a Faceless Void. You know that Faceless Void is gonna farm, and farm. So, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make sure that you have something that can farm harder than the Faceless Void can, and you can do that with the Naga Siren with the Radiance. You can definitely do that, and it's just making sure that it's really gonna be a hard carry rather than anything else. Not really a ganker, rather just a hard carry to counter that Faceless Void. So let's see if I missed anything for the items so far, as in since the last time we checked. We've got Leshrac almost finishing his BKB. Wow, Darkseer, what are we doing there? Shoxka helping out, and that was just a quick kill from the looks of it. Cinnamon being on a killing spree, killed off the Darkseer. So his killing spree now exists of 2 kills on the Darkseer and 1 on the Chen. Swansea is gonna farm up some creeps. I mean, he's probably wanting to go for a... Well, I was gonna say Blink Dagger, but he picked up a Vitality booster. Maybe he's gonna go for a more tanky build. I mean, in reality, he doesn't really need a Blink Dagger because he's got the song to set up the Ravage for him. He can just move there without having to blink in there and do a surprise attack. Reeves only needs 800 more gold for his Aghanim Scepter. We're gonna have Lucky, he's got his mechanism complete. Other than that, not that much though. He's building towards threads to have those boots. He has that if he wants to already. And Kebab is gonna make sure that the creeps waves that he's pushing is gonna die very fast. Tornado will make sure that they all die. And they want to go for Lucky. Actually, he is gonna get a cold snap. He is gonna go down here for sure. Tidon is taking the last hit. All set up by an Illuminate. Did I mention yet that I like this hero? I hereby did it again. There you go. Nice play by Kebab on that hero for sure. So hard completed up on the Naga Siren. And it looks like FGW thinks, you know what, this is our time. We are ready to team fight. We are ready to take down the towers. If you're not, then tough luck. Mantis is still farming. He's level 16. Let's take a look at the levels so far. highest levels up on the Radiant side, 2 level 16s there, and 1 level 16 up on the Dire side. And they're gonna go for Roshan. So they took down the last tier 2 tower, and making sure that they continue to keep the advantage by going for Roshan. Gush landing as well, and they will use the Naga Siren's mirror images to scout. And I don't think they can do anything against it, not unless Mantis TPs. Who's not gonna TP? Invoker's actually gonna TP here. Tornado is not gonna hit Mantis, will be able to TP out there. No! Oh! What are you gonna do now, Mantis? Deafening Blast, make sure your TP is out. Your TP is no longer there. There's the lapse. Time walk. And I've got to go through. Wow, sorry. In the meantime, teamfight. There's a song. Nobody died just yet, but Stelcat in a lot of trouble. Will get picked up by the Naga Siren as soon as it ends. Ravage being used there as well. Gush landing on Equal. Equal being locked in place, and will probably die there as well. Reeves on the run. There is no Faceless Void to help them out. Here comes the Faceless Void though. Pops the Chronosphere. Gonna go for Syndra first, who went back there. And it was actually gonna recoil probably by Kebab. But Mantis, I mean, he got a kill up on the Invoker, but he went down so fast, and now Shock's got taken a triple kill. Wow. That recoil from this Keeper of the Light will make sure that I got confused. I mean, the Syndra was already back there again. And that is 4 for 1, and the Roshan they will get a Roshan to beat that. On top of that, definitely a nice fight for mTw. Well, nice. It was a perfect fight for mTw. They got the Ravage off. They used the perfect team fight with the song. The only thing that, you know, Mantis wasn't there, but that was why it was a perfect team fight. They were able to have a team fight without Mantis there, and even without Mantis trading it for a tier 2 tower. Because that would have been, you know, a slight comfort for Mantis if he got that. But that TP and that recall there made sure that Mantis was able to, you know, not get the tower and be in the team fight afterwards and die after everybody already died. So he jumped in a bit too late. Even though he at least got a kill, you know. Gotta look on the bright side for NEXT.kz. So let's see what mTw has right now. 14k gold in favor. Experience will also be in their favor. Look at that last team fight. It's just bam, up there. 14k experience in favor for mTw right now. As for NEXT.kz, I mean, what they need to do to get these fights going, I mean, they have got the Chronosphere, but they need all the damage on the Faceless Void, because of course Equal and Reeves can do something in there from the sidelines, but it's not going to be something like a semi-carry, for example, like a Queen of Pain, or, you know, something that can have or Windrun, or something that can have some right-click damage late game as well. And of course, Venomancer can have some right-click damage. Same thing goes for the Rubik, who picked up a Blink Dagger, but it's not the same. It's not the same. So Mantis will have to have all the damage. He picked up a Minthor Hammer. Is probably going to go for a BKB next. Well, maybe, yeah. There's a small part of me that says Desolator, 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 but I'm not sure. Would help him take down his Tidehunter, because Tidehunter has been a pretty big factor in all the kills so far. And if you want to kill him off in the time span of one Chronosphere, then you kind of need to have something extra. Something extra bar the right-click damage that you already have. So Blink Dagger up on the Rubik, and that is purely because they want to have some form of initiation. Blink in Telekinesis, Blink in Net, he has the Snare, that's a nice job for him. They need that initiate, so that is what they have right now. There goes Creep Wave. You have a shout out, just because. Just because. BKB completed up on the track. He also picked up a Ghost Scepter. I mean, if you're gonna have a hero like Faceless Void bashing in on you, you want to be able to make yourself invulnerable. So Ghost Scepter is a great choice there. And it looks like mTw is getting ready to press into the base to a head-on-head 5 versus 5 team fight. The only one missing so far is a Naga Siren, but that doesn't really matter because Kebab could just summon him when he wants to. Who picked up Boots of Travel, by the way. I mean, Keeper of the Light is probably one of the better counter pushers in the game at the moment with his Illuminate. So having that Boots of Travel up on him is just very useful. And of course, he'll be able to Boots of Travel and then relocate someone with him. Recall, I should call it, because relocate is Wisp, of course, but nice one nonetheless. So from the top on the split push, by the way, on the bottom lane. We have some pressure going in. And no Song. They want to go in on the bottom lane. Here comes Funzy. He wants to throw out his Ravage. But there's the BKB up on Mantis. They can't do a Ravage just yet. Uses its Chronosphere. Is only hitting on Equal and on Reeves though. Hand of God going through. In the meantime, Faceless Void was able to kill off the Invoker already. Fucking Matt gonna be dying next. It's gonna be Reeves. It's on the run from Shuxka, but Mantis is gonna try to save him. Is it gonna be enough? I think it is. There goes the Aegis being popped. This is not a good fight for mTw. Fonzie on the way out. But first, they have to fight. They have to fight Shuxka. They have to kill him off. A Mechanism going through as well. Telekinesis there as well. Fonzie and Shuxka still there. Net hitting on Darkseer. There goes the Tidehunter. Goes down. Shuxka is gonna be next. Will he be able to take down Mantis with him? No, he won't. Double kill for Mantis. And that is a team wipe for mTw. They had such a great setup, but they weren't there in time. And the setup was kind of interrupted by the BKB from the Faceless Void. I don't think they realized that he had that. I didn't realize that he had that completed. But has a BKB and was able to just, you know, who cares about a song? My ears are blocked, I got a BKB. I can mess up your initiation. And I did mess up that initiation for sure. For sure indeed. And perfect for having a Vanguard up on a Rubik. I mean, he was targeted. He got the Ravage, he got the Gush. He took so much damage, but then with that Vanguard, making sure that he stays alive and he's able to help the rest of his team. I mean, the only one dying there was the Venommancer. And I do believe he used his ultimate in the fight, which is basically everything you want. So, you know, he can die afterwards. He has an Aghanim's as well. Extra damage with his ultimate, so, you know, that is basically all you want from your Venommancer. You can sacrifice it for the greater good, and that definitely was the greater good. And I just have to point out, for support Venommancer, he's only died 3 times. Quite impressive. 22 for 22 on the kill score. With a very even distribution on the kills on mTw. Everybody died 4 times, apart from the Shrek, he died 6 times. And, well, I'm hoping that there's nothing wrong with the stream right now. As I'm getting a message, so I kind of have to check this. I'm first going to check if, oh, Song. Every 50 seconds. Is it? Oh, actually, for 60 seconds, I do believe. Oh. He wants to go for it, though. Nope. Backs off again. Oh, well. Never mind. Nothing wrong with the stream. It was misinformed. Misinformed. Sorry, but I have to check those messages in between. If I get a message that's something like, you know, there could be something like, you know, you have the wrong overlay, or, you know, we can't hear you, stuff like that. Ooh, wow. Tornado EMP will make sure that Mantis doesn't follow Thunderin anymore. But yeah, that's why you have to check on those messages sometimes. Sorry for that. My apologies. No, it's for your best interest. Because there's a lot of delay on the stream. I actually can turn the delay a bit lower after this game, I've been told, so that's cool. But yeah. So, yeah. Oh well. Everything's fine. Let's just focus on the game in the meantime. Still 22 for 22. Gold grab. I mean, that's the dip for the last team fight. And that's just proving that for mTw, it's gonna be very hard to push into the base of NEXT.kz. Fake Tidehunter. Fake Tidehunter. Gale hitting on the fake Tidehunter. It's pretty tanky for a fake Tidehunter, to be fair. He's got a heart. He has got a heart. Yeah, he doesn't need that Blink Dagger. Not when he has the song every minute. And mTw gonna try to push in on the top lane this time. See if there's more luck there. But everything is back up again on the Radiant side also, on the Dive side also, so all the ultimates are up again. Everything. So we're gonna wait until the song comes. And it's gonna be a Naga Siren that's gonna wait until everybody of NEXT.kz is standing in a good position. When they see everything, they have a bit of vision. Or do that's from the Chen, of course. Never mind. And because of that, we see Chen standing very far back, so he can send people home if it's too careful. And we have Mantis standing very far back as well, because he will have to have the BKB on before the song starts. So you have to stand a bit back. You have to stand a bit back, Mantis. 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 There he goes back. He goes to the bottom lane for the illusions of the Naga Siren. And meantime, NEXT.kz is just sorry, mTw is just standing here waiting before they can go in. Waiting for the next creep wave. In the meantime, who's not really waiting is Shuxka, but he is fine. Like I said, he can just be called by Kebab in 9 seconds again. Oh, Chronosphere hits on 4, and there's no recall right now. And Naga Siren is nowhere to be found. Gil going through, Venom Ulti going through, Sinrin dead, Leshrac dead, Ravage still pops. Is it getting stolen? No, I don't think so. Fonzie pops the pipe, he's on the chase. Shuxka lands a song, and then it's gonna be the time for mTw to back off. What a great initiation from Mantis. What a perfect initiation from Mantis. And they don't have a ward here, so they did not see that Naga Siren wasn't there. Because that could have thrown a lot of, I mean, they have got a ward here, so they knew she wasn't there. They knew she wasn't there. If she was closer, that could have ended so bad for NEXT.kz. But since they know she wasn't there, the Chronosphere hit 4, they were able to kill off 2 in that time, and the other 2 able to back off with the ultimates, using both of the ultimates that they have. So they can't just go again, do the same thing again. They can't just go have a siege again. They have to wait for the ultimates once again. Come on, farming some creeps. Wow! 90 gold, yay! Rubik, 2700 gold. Let's see what he's gonna buy next. I'm quite curious to see what he's buying next, because he's been going for a very tanky build, and I have to say I have not seen this build before, so it could be a BKB, because that's just a good one to have, especially versus if you're facing a Naga Siren and a Ravage. So definitely a good one. I mean, the Ravage will hit it's just, you know, a split second after the Song of the Siren ends. Because, you know, it's just a human pressing a button and timing it as well. So if you're a human and you're pressing a button for the BKB, you can be slightly faster, so you won't get stunned by the Ravage. So if you can have your BKB up for team fights, that will definitely help out a lot. Then only this song will be there, and only the positioning from mTw will be able to mess you over, but screw you over, mess you up rather. I don't know. And it's gonna be only the thing, you know, Ravage won't do anything anymore. Of course, it will do something on the supports, because they won't be able to get a BKB. 1800 gold still up on the Chen. He did not finish his boot yet, but you know what? He doesn't really need that attack speed. He needs that HP. He needs to stay alive. 900 gold up on the Venomancer. Let's check out the rest actually. So we saw the BKB. We saw. Oh, I didn't see that one yet. I don't know if you did, but I didn't. Shame on me. Deadless up on Mantis. So you know what I said. I mean, they need something to someone to hit. I mean, they need Mantis to be the one to do all the damage during a Chronosphere, and this way he's definitely getting there for sure. Definitely. Darkseer in the meantime, he picked up an Aghanim Scepter as well. A very tanky hero there. And which ones do we have still? There's the Chen. Oh, he picked up some stuff, but it's just support stuff. Some wards, stuff like that. Oh, Gem of Truth set up on the Keeper of Light. I wonder what he's gonna see. If he just wants to go for the counter ward, probably that. Probably only that. Because that's basically the only thing that can yeah, that's annoying. Mantis is gonna solo the Roshan with the rest of NEXT.kz standing there. There's the Tornado getting that vision up. They want to go for this. EMP going through. Mantis backing off again. Sunstrike hitting again. Some horses running through. Fake horses though. They want to go on that. There goes the mirror images. Oh, they don't want to go just yet. Want to check out first what they're dealing with. In the meantime, Roshan's being pressured a lot here. Tornado going through again. There they go. There they go. Song being used. Going for Mantis. They need to get Mantis, but Mantis has a Chronosphere. Ravage, BKB, see, he was faster with that BKB. Is it gonna be a Chronosphere? No, he's gonna go for Shuxka. Hand of God going through. Some horses running through as well. There's the Chronosphere. Stalcat is in the Chronosphere. He will go down to his own teammates' Chronosphere. Shuxka dies in that mess as well, though. And it's gonna be Fonzie that's gonna be on the run here. Still lands a Gush. And there's Mantis. Wants to go for it. Here comes Reese as well. We'll be able to help out, but he will be able not be able to TP away. The bash is there. The telekinesis is there. And he is gonna drop here. Double kill for the Venomancer. He took that hit. It means the Keeper of the Light was able to back off from that one with the haste rune. He's still gonna do what he can with the horses, with the Illuminate, but I don't think he'll be able to get anything anymore. Faces Void picking up the Aegis. There's nothing mTw can do to stop that one. Nice fight for NEXT.kz again. And that BKB on Mantis really messed that Ravage up. I mean Darkseer died, you know, took one for the team. That's the only hero that died up on NEXT.kz's side though. Oh, pause. Min. No, a minute. Okay, now I know there's something wrong with the stream. There we go. There, now I turned the starboard off. I forgot that. I'm sorry. So 6 minutes delay for that. Sorry for that. But you know which team is where. Because you see Mantis. You see all the names. You recognize the names. You know the teams. You know what you're dealing with. "7 seconds on his BKB. Maybe he'll save for a new BKB. I mean, it's not like his inventory can get any fuller, can it? Or unless he gives the ages away, forces the ages out. This is fake Naga Sirens in some trouble. The real one is already backing off. The real one, who died very fast, he also got boots of travel. 2 boots of travels up on the radiant side. I wonder if they're planning something with that. With a split push. Or yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But also it makes her able to just continue her farm and being available whenever a teamfight is about to happen, I guess. Just in case Kebabs get put into a chronosphere again. It's healing up. Let's see if there's any new items. 2100 gold up on the Chen. Venomancer, 2k gold up on him. Didn't buy anything new yet. Mantis did not buy anything new yet. 2700 gold. They also, this is about the time where teams want to get their buyback money up. Rubik doesn't have it, but he did pick up a BKB, so that is a good item for him to have. As I said earlier, it's just a good item to have. It is the counter for a Ravage. Because what else can you do? You can steal it. Yeah, nice job. And actually, picking up a BKB will make sure that he won't be stunned, but he will also be able to pick up the Ravage after the Tidehunter Ravage. Yeah, because normally you would see Tidehunter Ravage and then do an Anchor Smash straightly after or something like that. And, Rubik will be stunned in that duration, so won't be able to steal the Ravage, but this way, Ravage will be able to get stolen. So we'll see if they can do that. And if they can do that, there's not that many BKBs up on the Dire side, Radiant side. Well, there's one. There's not one up on the Naga Siren, though. We picked up a Blade of Alacrity. Maybe gonna go for a Mantis style. More illusions! More Naga Sirens! That would be fun. But yeah, no BKB up on her at least. No BKB up on the Tidehunter and no BKB up on the Invoker. He actually went for an Aghanims. I think I said earlier that he was gonna go for BKB, and why was I thinking that? Shame on me. So mTw, Sinrin, Aghanims, more spells. Want everything more. And we got Tidehunter building towards an Assault Cuirass. Oh, what did the donkey just bring to her? She got her Yasha completed, okay. And she TPs to the top lane. Gonna continue pushing there. Oh, Mantis is there with the double damage rune though, has to be careful. Smoke up for NEXT.kz. They forget Mantis though, he's not there. But they're gonna support Mantis. They're gonna try to get some out. This is a fake one. You'll find that out now too. This is a fake one too. They know that this is a fake one, otherwise they would have been revealed. And they're still on the chase. This is the real one though. There's the real one. There's the blink dagger from the Rubik, so he will be able to get a telekinetic. Well, net first. There's the blink. There's the song. No BKBs in time, and they just rock into that song. They won't be able to chase her now. With that BKB, he could have stopped it, or at least he could have telekinesis. That one. Yeah, he could have done that one, and then delay it from delay her from running away. Maybe that would work, but rather than that, they go for a push and they go for the tier 2 tower. It will give Kebab some space to push down the tier 2 tower, tier 3 tower rather, because that would be a good trade also. Will mean that we'll decide if NEXT.kz is gonna be able to be here in time if they force out the TPs before that. Tornado EMP hitting on 3. Grimes. Tidehunter picking up a blink there, so still did that one. So would be able to blink a Ravage right now if he wanted to, making sure that there's not going to be time for BKBs to go off. That would be something. Chronosphere though, only on Leshrac. Well, actually Telekinesis also up on Synderen. Here's the blinker from Rubik. He did not manage to get anything though. He got well, he got stunned. BKBs are on. This is not a good time for Ravage, but he does it anyway. The Ravage, was it stolen? Yes, it was. It was already used as well. And Fonzie on the way out. He is the only one that's gonna die first though, or if he's gonna die, there he goes. Unstoppable Faceless Void, and they're gonna go for the rest next. We have Leshrac Leshrac taking down the Venomancer in the meantime. Rubik on the way out, getting a Mana Leak, going down to the Invoker, right click, Mantis in some trouble now. He still has the HSO, but he will be having to use it. There we go, Shoxka in the mix again. He wants to go for Stalcat, goes for Stalcat. Look at that damage. He goes down. Mantis in the way back. Look at the damage that he's taking. He's taking so much damage. Has to time walk himself up in the high ground. Should be safe with that, but the Force Staff, the chase is on. Sunstrike, will it hit? No, it won't. Will it be another Force Staff? Where's the Wex? Is he fast enough? I think he should be fast enough. No, he's not fast enough. He is not fast enough. Great defense from mTw. They lost the Tidehunter, they lost the Leshrac. But with that Faceless Void in there, I mean, he was just stuck in his own Chronosphere. He was stunned during that time. He only popped his BKB afterwards. I think Leshrac stunned him from the outside. I didn't really catch that part. Sorry for that. Invoker picking up all runes. He is invisible and has illusions. Nice. We'll just use his illusions to scout. I mean, it will really depend right now. I mean, we see the gold graph in favor of mTw, but we have seen that really doesn't make any difference anymore. See the experience graph, that tells us more. This tells us a lot more on zero line right now. And the zero line is just important. Yeah, it's just important. Well, important for the experience, that is. I mean, it will really, it's not even that important. It will come down to the team fights. It will come down to the strategic decisions that the team make. So this is where we see captaining, as people like to call it, where to do what and when. What are people gonna do? This is a fake one. Just don't worry, I'm not missing any true action yet. I'm not giving any guaranteed for the future. But this is this is where the teams are deciding their strategical part, and I can't really brainstorm that much about it since I am not a professional player, so they're like at a different level than I am. But I would imagine for NEXT.kz, what they need to do is wait for mTw to make a mistake, because they just tried to push into the base, didn't really work out. And right now, the only team fights that they were able to take, remember that one on the top lane, where they were able to just kill off 2 heroes, force them back, use up all the ultimates, and with that Chronosphere that was around there, that was a fight without a Naga Siren. So they have to try to take team fights without 5-on-5 fights, because that's just not ideal. And right now, I mean, it sounds stupid and Captain Obvious and stuff, but the only reason you want to take a team fight is when you're at when you have the advantage, and that's, of course, it makes sense. But you know, sometimes you think like, okay, we're about even, we can try to take a team fight because we have the heroes. No, it's not about heroes anymore. It's about, well, it's of course it's also about heroes, but it's about positioning. It's about who you're gonna go for, how you're gonna go for it, and yeah. We'll see though. They're gonna go try to kill off the Naga Siren, but he's gonna be fine for now. Oh wow, Tidehunter locked up on the high ground. We'll have a TP this time. Will it be in time? Nope. 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 So Telekinesis up on the high ground, or Vacuum, either way. Could do both. Wow. So that's the Ravage gone for 70 seconds. Of course, he doesn't even have a buyback. Nope. He got the pipe, he got the heart. That's it, and he got the blink dagger earlier. So no Ravage for another 60 seconds. Will mTw make use of this and go for a team fight? It looks like they do. They are missing the Darkseer now, though. They're gonna take out the tier 2 tower. I mean, this is all free gold that they can just still get. mTw already took down all the tier 2 towers, so this is free gold for NEXT.kz. Really, what is he gonna get? Really? Faceless Void, 8.2k gold. What does the Naga Siren have? 3.4. She's not built out. She's not done yet. Finished up her Mantis style. I mean, really, what does he want to get? Maybe get rid of his Mask of Madness. Go for an MKB or something like that. Oh.
Dire's bottom tower
Get boots
is
of travel
under
rather
attack.
than his normal boots. Uses TP scroll, is gonna go to the top lane, go of bottom lane, stop the push from happening. Yeah. I mean, I can look at the gold graph all I want, but it doesn't really say anything useful anymore. It's just, it is even now. This is even. BKBs will make an impact, that is for sure. BKBs will have an impact on the game. Ghost Scepters will have an impact. We see a Ghost Scepter up on the Shrek as well as on the Keeper of Light. Sunstrike. There's no Roshan yet. He's very close though. Very, very close. Oh, I have to turn in my in-game audio. Turn on my in-game audio. We'll do that for the next game. Sorry for that. My bad. Just realized that. But yeah. Did he? Oh, he bought something. Oh, butterfly. Okay, cool. That's nice too. And he still has enough money to buy back if he dies. And then some. He is just a very, very deadly being right now. Check out the levels. He's only on level 5 as well. And now he knows that the Roshan is back up. He just did his Sunstrike there with it being there. Ward will scout at Roshan as well, so we'll have a fight on Roshan. And that will probably be decided. Well, it will depend how the lanes are looking right when the fight is happening. I mean, right now we see a lane being pushed on the top lane with only illusions. So if a fight would happen now, that will be if an mTw won, that will be in favor of mTw, and we'll probably be able to take down a tier 3 tower. Horse is running through. Wow. This Roshan is going down so fast. Will there be someone to blink in? Yes, there is a Tidehunter. He will be able to blink in. BKB is on though. Mantis turning his attention to him. There's a song, but who cares about the song? He gets stunned though. BKB runs out. It's only 5 seconds left, so he got silent. There's the Ravage, and that is Mantis taking a ton of damage and will drop Naga Simon taking the last hit. Reeves in a lot of trouble, has to back off, and will be sent home by Lucky from the high ground, and will be in time as well. In the meantime, nobody down yet for NEXT.kz for mTw, and we have got the Faceless Void back into action because he is here as well, as in he bought back. We have Equal on the chase for some heroes, but he is on the chase by himself though. I'm not sure what he wants to get at. He's going back in. He's going back towards Roshan. There we have Mantis. Gonna continue where he left off. I mean, and he's not gonna pick up anything. Darkseer picking up the Aegis. Cheese gonna be picked up by Equal because you know he didn't have any inventory slots left. So that was a team fight, and I have to say the team fight itself was in favor of mTw. They managed to kill off Mantis, very important. Managed to force out a buyback, also important. And he really should have bought a new BKB. But yeah. Still, NEXT.kz able to pick up the Aegis. And that is only because after those ultimates from mTw, they don't really have that much anymore. I mean, Naga Siren had a lot of damage. Also picked up a butterfly, 1200 gold left for her. But the risk was just too big. Vacuumo, this is real Kebab. Thought for a second it was an illusion. Kebab on the chase. He's a bit faster right now though. And he will be stunned because of the mana leak. Nice one. And he will be TPing out. NEXT.kz, we thought to be pushing down his tier 3 tower, won't be able to do so because they have to back off again. And this game is lasting very long right now. 55 minutes in. And we still, I mean, normally 55 minutes in, you usually have an idea, you know what? I think this team is gonna win. Probably, yeah, purely based on the lineup. Stuff like that. Or purely based on how the game is looking. Maybe there are some barracks down. But right now, no barracks down on either side. Every push-in so far that these teams have done have been unsuccessful. Hello, Mantis. And I have no clue who's having the better game. It's really tactical decisions, everything right now. And Kebab with his boots of travel will be able to keep the lanes precise. I mean, he's like a Furion right now. Look at those siege creeps just dying straight away. And he'll be able to boots of travel every time, and this is support with a lot of money, by the way. Support with 4k gold. He will be able to buy back, and there's the mana leak once again. Darkseer has to stand still. It's just an annoying spell. I mean, normally you don't see it being spec'd until, you know, you reach level 10. Level 9, I should say. But, yeah, it's just an annoying spell to deal with. Level 10, I said it right. It's just an annoying spell, especially for a Darkseer. His mana pool is not that big. Darkseer also picked up Boots of Travel. Wow, he picked up a lot. He picked up a Mystic Staff as well. So he's gonna go for a Sheep Stick. Maybe to try to get the real Naga Siren to turn into a Piglet. Could be. Let's see if there are any new items. Cinnamon, no new items. Got 4.6k gold. I mean, right now, we kind of have to expect that every team wants to have a buyback up on their hero. So we gotta take that gold into account. Okay, Tidehunter does not want to have a buyback. He rather picked up a Vlad's. Just saying. Okay. But as long as he does his Ravage, it doesn't matter if he dies. Well, of course it matters, but at least he did his Ravage then before he died. That's the reason why he's there, right? 2700 gold up on the Chen. I mean, he hasn't really bought anything. We saw him with these two items the whole time, and he has been saving just for that buyback money as well. He might be in some, well, Kebab might be in some trouble, but there's the blink out. He should be fine though. Yeah, he's fine. 4k gold up on the Keeper of the Light. We have got Leshrac. Got his BKB. Picked up an ultimate or picked up. I thought he was gonna go for a point booster. Sorry, for Bloodstone, but he didn't go for Bloodstone. And he picked up an ultimate orb. I am not entirely sure why, because so far you would think, oh, I have Scotty, but no, that's not. I'm not gonna expect an I have Scotty Leshrac. If he did that, that was pure trolling, I think. Invoker picking up an ultimate orb. Ah, so this is gonna be a Sheep Stick. This is gonna be the Sheep Stick. So this is a decision. Oh, blink in, equal. Wanting to go for something. Telekinesis up on Kebab. Kebab will use this Force Scepter. Will be in time though. Mana Leak up on Darkseer once again, and I think it will be enough. He will be able to back out. Nobody get killed here. Darkseer out of mana and gets stunned for a slow amount of time. And he doesn't have any mana right now. He couldn't even TP if he wanted to. A Tidehunter in the meantime killing up the Faceless Void. Wow! Ravage for that juice. Definitely worth it. And this is the time for NEXT.kz for mTw to go back. And he doesn't have a buyback, I believe. No, 15 seconds though. 15 seconds. He does have a buyback. They will never be in time. TPs are gonna come out in the meantime. Yeah, there we go. Reeves is there already. He will be the first one to get picked off. Though Equal got locked into a net and snare there. Telekinesis pops his BKB. Gosh doesn't do anything anymore. Rubik on the way out. There goes the tier 3 tower. Will be picked off. Matt is still not buying back. He could do it now though. There he goes. He buys back. He wants to be here again. And mTw, we see them backing off. They don't want to be here anymore. Use a song to back out, which is exactly what they want to do. Kebab in the meantime with his BKB wants to go for something, wants to go for Lucky. Well, and actually, wow, Lucky taking a lot of damage from the Cold Snap as well. And then Mantis wants to go for something. Does he have a new? No, he still has a 5-second BKB. EMP, Tornado, Deafening Blast. Wow, Mantis has to back off there again, otherwise he'll die again. He already bought back. If he dies now, that will probably be a GG, but Mantis is able to stay alive with 50 HP. Yeah, whoa, Stylecat, Net, Cold Snap, go, dead. Siren taking the kill. And they're gonna continue going. They know Mantis is almost dead. They know he's healing up in the fountain. He's got quite a lot of HP, so he will be able to stay alive for now. And he already used his Chronosphere when he got killed off the first time. And there will be a barracks going down. I do think they will, unless the Chronosphere can come in time. There's a Chronosphere. Is it in time though? Doesn't get Funzy. Doesn't get doesn't get Incinerate there either. Definitely Blast Tornado will make sure that he can't attack Shortcut in the meantime. Telekinesis though, and then Snare. Mantis, Hand of God going through. Mantis wants to go for more. He's taking a lot of damage, and Cold Snap there as well. He doesn't have his BKB anymore. Already used it. There is a song as well. Doesn't do anything anymore with the Equal being with his BKB though. Cinnamon will be able to TP out of there. Nothing to stop him from doing that. Funzy gonna be on the run there. He should be he should be dead. Venom's taking the last hit. And that is NEXT.kz. I mean, barracks went down. That is the most fortunate scenario that I could have hoped for, really. Other than that, they could not really do anything. They could not really do anything there. It's just too much to deal with. With Mantis almost dying for the second time, he has to farm again now. He has to farm to get that buyback money up again, because that is what matters. And preferably buyback money and money for an extra BKB, because that will be needed. And right now, I was gonna say tactical decision from Captain. Let's all get Scythe of Vices. Scythe of Vice up on the Invoker. Scythe of Vice up on the Leshrac. So that's new items that are being built right now. Scythe of Vice is gonna be built up on the Keeper of the Light as well. We should have it now, actually. There we go. So based on last fight, there's 3 extra Scythe of Vices up. And this fight was already difficult for NEXT.kz to deal with. And that is the main difference that we see now. The main difference is that NEXT.kz is banking on Mantis. Mantis, who is very farmed, and he is a very, very fat Faceless Void. But there is just not that much supports that can say the same. I mean, Rubik now picked up a Scythe of Vice as well, okay, so that helps. Venomancer picked up a Ghost Scepter, also picked up a BKB, oh, that helps as well. Darkseer, building a Scythe of Ice, he needs that. Shen, he's not buying anything, apart from wards and the Gem of True Sight. But 3 Scythe of Ice is new up on the Radiant side, that is big. That is absolutely big. And we're gonna see if NEXT.kz is gonna force out the team fight, or if they're gonna wait till it comes to them. Because if they're gonna wait till it comes to them, they will probably still lose their range barracks. Is this the real one? No, this is not. Mantis knows that. Well, he knows that now anyway. And he's farming very fast, so he will have enough money for buybacks again soon. But he still needs to cool down. 1 minute 33 seconds. And mTw knows that, you know, if they wait longer, they'll probably have to deal with the killing of Mantis twice. But right now, they're quite confident that they can take that, because they have 3 Scythe of Ices. They have the confidence that they can take a team fight. They can stay alive during the Chronosphere, and they can kill off Mantis twice. And mTw going towards the top lane. I mean, they realize, you know what, we killed the melee barracks already. Ooh, blink after blink. So we're gonna go for the tower. We're gonna go for another push in. Wow, I just lost track of that sentence. I really have no clue what I just said right now. Shame on me. Level 2 Diffusal Blade up on the Naga Siren. Got 4k gold. Has buyback money as well. No buyback timer just yet though. Ooh, something going on. Chronosphere being used. Fucking mad. In telekinesis gonna get stunned. And Faceless Void takes him down. Fonzie gonna be the next one to go down. There he goes. Kebab in some trouble. Turned into a piglet. He should be able to get out though. Song of Siren going through. They want to go, or they want to go away. That's what they want to do. BKB popped equal, blinking after that. Telekinesis will be there in time. Tornado not hitting anything. There he goes though. Telekinesis still hitting. Shock Scout's gonna get pressured. Put down here. Put down for sure. And that is killing spree again upon the Faceless Void. And that is 3 down for NEXT.kz. Matt is still taking some damage from the illusions, but he should be just fine. And this is NEXT.kz on the move. On the move, and probably gonna try to push down something. They don't have to deal with the Song of Siren. There's still a cooldown up on the buyback. We saw that 1 minute cooldown. Tidehunter can't even buy back even if we wanted to. Leshrac, can he buy back? He cannot buy back. And this is NEXT.kz. This is probably gonna be barracks. Even though, yeah, okay, yeah, there's the 2 most anti-pushing heroes, but you know, who cares about anti-push? They just want to take down his tower. All they need is the creep wave. Actually, they don't need the creep wave at all, apparently. And there goes the tier 3 tower. Fortification going off, trying to delay as much as they can. Deafening Blast going through as well. But will it be enough? I don't think it will be. Barracks will be the next one to be attempted to. Oh, actually, they want to kill off Cinderin. Vacuum there. Pop-up BKBs going off all over the place. Barracks are still not attempted. Hand of God going through. Now the barracks are being attempted, and it will go down. Race barracks will drop shortly after. And this is NEXT.kz. They're on the high. They're gonna continue. They're gonna continue to the tier 3 on the top lane, and they will take it down as well. It will drop. There it goes. And now Tidehunter is back. So now we'll see a Blinken and a Ravage. Most likely all BKBs are on cooldown. They could try to take this, but they don't have the Naga just yet. There goes the range barracks. Melee barracks, I believe. Range barracks is just still up there. Reeves is trying to do what he can, but is forced to back off right now. Too risky to stay in there, knowing that everybody's back up. In the meantime, tier 3 tower on the bottom lane still stands. That's the only thing they can be grateful for. Lucky being turned into a piglet, but just used his 4-step. So, well, another piglet. Lucky will be dying here. Chen, you know, it's a Chen. Who cares? He drops the Gem of True Sight. That is a pity, but other than that, that is a magnificent push-in from NEXT.kz. And that all started with just a quick kill on this top lane. And Mantis is gonna solo Roshan. I do think that mTw knows that something is going on, though. His Mantis is gonna drop here. That is not going to be good. And he has got enough gold now for buyback as well as for Tornado. Oh, there he is. And Aegis picked up by the Tidehunter. Mantis, no, he is going to go down. There he goes. Naga Siren taking the last hit. Why go for solo Roshan if you don't have any items or any slots to put up your items in? That's a bit of a shame. Who picked up the cheese? Or I think he didn't. I think he killed it. And Mantis is going to be down for a while now, even though he has buyback. Very expensive buyback at that. But he's going to be forced to use it. There he goes. And mTw has got all their ultimate stuff. Fucking mad being turned to pick the Gale hitting nothing in the meantime. BKB up on the Venomance, just used his ult, he only hits 2 heroes though. There goes a blink in, Ravage from Fonzie, still hits, Mantis being turned into a piglet. He hasn't used his BKB just yet, and goes down before he can, and he can't fight back anymore. This might be disastrous for NEXT.kz. Fonzie, he is on the chase, wants to go for equal, wants to land a gush somewhere, actually turns around, kills off his own illusion, and they want to just go for towers. They can't go for towers, the Darkseer is not there. The Mantis is not there, and Mantis is the one to carry NEXT.kz, and he is not going to be able to carry right now. They're actually, screwing the tier 3 towers on the other lanes. We're going to go for GG. We're going to go for the tier 4s. Fortification goes off, will delay them slightly. Here's the Venomancer again, going to land a kill again, but issue. Gonna wish he didn't. He will be sent home by the Chen. But, yeah, he was not able to steer tier 4 towers. Shoxka is just going for that one. In the meantime, Stalker had a lot of trouble staying, goes for equal, is getting cold snapped. He is gonna drop, and so is, well, actually, Rubik buys back. He wanted to go for that Lushrek. Definitely, Lushrek is gonna drop here as well. Rubik taking the last hit, but who cares? Who cares? In the meantime, mTw able to take down the throne before Mantis is back, and it's gonna be mTw that takes game 1. Because yes, this is the best out of 3. This was only game 1. I mean, yeah. This was only game 1, and we're gonna see a game 2 between these two teams. So just to recap, this is ProDota2 Non-Pro League Playoffs. This is a winner's bracket final. The winner of this match will make it to the grand final. The loser of this match will have to drop back down into the loser's bracket to play the finals there. Loser bracket finals, that is. My name is Sheever. Go follow me on YouTube, SheeverGaming, and check out my website, SheeverGaming.com. And we are gonna jump ourselves into game number 2, so stay tuned for that one. Don't go anywhere.